How do you get back to working in a new space when you've achieved success somewhere before, or you've achieved success actually, and then you find yourself at ground zero for some reason? I know it is humbling. I know it can be challenging. I know it can bruise your ego that you thought you were past this level, but here you are again, picking up yourself from the bottom. Here's my theory, right? If you are someone who likes knowledge, you like information, you will always be a student of learning, a student of life. And because of that, you will always be a beginner in one form or the other. So I say this to say it all starts with the mind. This is how I think about learning. So when I'm starting something new or learning something new or going to a new space, it really feels like something strange or something I should be embarrassed about. I embrace it fully, right? But if you're thinking is one where you find yourself feeling like you are devaluing yourself or you're embarrassed, it's a shameful thing to start over, you might need to first change your thinking about how you see this land. Here's another thing, yeah. When you move from one experience to the other, even though it's a new space, you're not coming completely as an ignorant person, someone who doesn't have any information or any knowledge at all. No, you're building on the experiences you've got from the previous one, right? And so, whatever mistakes you made that brought you to ground zero again, you're not going to make them again. But this is only if you took note of those experiences, if you've reviewed your past experiences and noted the things you would not be doing going forward. And this can only happen if you appreciate that experience, if you don't see it as something to be ashamed of, if you see it as something to be ashamed and embarrassed of, chances are you make the same mistake. So let's start with your mindset, and in the next couple of videos, I'll share more practical things to do to accelerate the pace of your recovery or your growth when you're starting over again.